So my name is Fritz, and I am the wise guy. So what we're doing in this video is going over at least two scenarios from the news articles that I've read recently for criminal activity in the Las Vegas area. So we'll go over these two scenarios, and then we'll see how we can pull some information out of it that can help us to make sure that we protect ourselves from doing things that aren't what we're supposed to be doing. So we don't want to get ourselves into that situation. So let's see what we can be able to do by looking at these two scenarios. All right? Okay, here we go. Okay, so this article talks about this one incident that happened recently where a black male adult is seen attempting to rob a white male adult, an older white male adult, and he goes into the garage to try and rob the guy. The guy comes fleeing out of the garage, runs across to his neighbor's yard, and goes into the gate of the neighbor's yard. Now, in this situation, the BMA is seen racking his gun and firing his gun at least twice at the male while he's running across the street to the male's neighbor's yard. He gets in and leaves, but again, 2 times he's racking the gun and seen pulling the trigger to actually fire at this guy. Now, I don't know if the BMA realizes that he could kill this guy. I'm not sure if he's trying to maim the guy, but the guy leaves his house and he chases him down and shoots twice, or attempts to shoot twice. Now, if the gun worked properly, no telling what would have happened to this white male adult, whether he would have had died or he would have sustained, deadly injuries. Whatever the case may be, the situation actually happened in broad daylight. And so here's the lesson where we might feel that we're safer in the daytime. Well, here's a perfect example so that we can be aware of our surroundings even in the daytime. So the way it looks like is the black male adult pulls up on the side of the guy's house, so he can't really see. If the white male adult is looking out of his garage, he can't see that the guy is actually on the other side of his house. Gets out, comes into the garage, and then tries to attempt to rob the guy. So in this case, you really have to think about your surroundings, but even when you can't see, you're gonna have to be aware of your timing too as well. If you have to come out of the garage and look around before you start doing what you got to do, again, like I said, the firearm malfunctioned twice at the least, and I am so glad that person who is the victim survived without getting shot. I don't know what to say. This one was just one of those things that seemed so out of the hands of man and to the hands of God, because the male survived, the male victim survived. Hallelujah! So we have to give thanks to God for that one, because that's a miracle that this guy is still living. Next scenario. So on this one, it said that there was a 911 call came to Metro. Metro responded to this area, apartment building, and they found a black male adult suffering from multiple stab wounds on the ground. The person that called said that there was an argument and called the police, and that's what Metro found when they got on scene. They attempted to administer life-saving measures, but in the end, the male died. So they're still looking for the individual who did the stabbing and, go from there. But here's the thing. The situation happened at 9 a.m. in the morning. I just wanted to point that out. Both situations are broad daylight. Man, we have to be aware of our surroundings, our neighborhood, who's there, what's happening. How do you feel about this? there's two situations, there's two scenarios. Does it make you worry? Does it make you fear? Does it make you feel like you're unsafe in your own neighborhoods? Let me know in the comments. I think the only thing, again, when we're looking at these situations is preparing yourself for safety, preparing yourself beforehand, before any type of situations arise. And in these kind of situations, I don't know what the argument was, but you definitely want to learn how to de-escalate situations so it doesn't get yourself into a situation where it could be life or death. And be prepared for your safety to fight, to protect yourself, to protect your family. Those type of things are very important. I know for myself, I do watch a lot of the active self-protection, covering your ASP. Great videos that are coming out of that YouTube channel. Go over and check that out. He does provide a lot of scenario-based situations, just like these two that I just presented, and goes over ways that you can protect yourself. He talks about training in gun shooting, training in hand-to-hand combat, all those type of things. So, and my perspective is to make sure that we see these things and we learn how we can protect ourselves, or in some scenarios do the right thing, like an argument, de-escalating the argument, and in the situation where the guy was, just being in his garage, being able to be aware of your surroundings. So my name is Fritz. I am the wise guy, reminding you that if you need wisdom, all you have to do is ask the Lord, and He's able to give you wisdom from above, from Him. All right, that's it for now. Peace.